to my channel. In today's video I have a super duper exciting video. Today I'm going to be bringing to you guys my Nordstrom Anniversary Sale recommendations, and I'm so excited, of course, because you guys asked for this video and I kind of wanted to do it, and then I was contacted by MagicLinks. So shout out to the sponsor for today's video, which is MagicLinks. MagicLinks is a site that allows you to use affiliate marketing and get a percentage of the products that you link in your videos. Full disclosure, I do earn a tiny commission from products that you purchase through the links. Now, this is awesome because if you are a YouTuber or a content creator and you make videos or anything like that, you know how tedious it can be to put links for every item you're speaking about in your description box. I'm gonna be honest, it takes a while. So by clicking the link that content creators put in their description box, we get a small percentage of each sale. You don't have to click through these links, you don't have to use them, but it is a nice little thank you to the people who are spending tireless hours providing you guys with links. So I did just want to fully disclose that, and I want to shout out to MagicLinks. I use them all the time. So when they reached out for collaboration with me on this video, I was super excited. So if you'd like to see what my picks are for the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, please keep watching. Okay, so first let's talk logistics. The Nordstrom Anniversary Sale happens twice a year. It is a semi-annual sale. The great and unique thing about the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale is that these are not end of season clearance items. This is not an overflow of items that they couldn't sell. These are new products. So if you are looking to update your fall or winter wardrobe, or if you're even looking to buy Christmas presents or birthday presents for people, this is the perfect time. I will be putting pop-ups on the screen because depending on what level you are with Nordstrom, if you have their credit card or rewards program, or if you have neither of those things and you just want to shop the sale just as a regular person, you have a different date to shop. So I believe the Nordstrom sale started on August 4th. I shop starting August 7th, and then I think the general public starts shopping the 19th. And then after the sale wraps up, I believe on the 29th, prices go back up. So you literally are just saving so much money. You can't go wrong with shopping this sale. I usually shop this sale every time they have it, and I always get items that are really well worth it. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on in today's video. How I shop the sale is I look for items that I've always wanted that are a little higher priced, or I look at their beauty deals, or I look for items that I could gift people, because now is the time to really save a lot of money on some gift ideas. So let's get into my list. I also do want to say that I'm only purchasing one item. Yes, one item from the sale. I've been shopping a lot because I'm not leaving the house and I'm not traveling. I've literally just been like that. So I'm getting one item and I'm going to share that item with you. Now, why I'm really excited to share this list is because I made one list and then I thought, you know what, I need to make sure that my plus size sisters feel included. So for every item that I'm going to show today that is a straight size item, I have an alternative for my plus size ladies, which I think is really nice because everybody likes to shop, no matter if you're straight size, plus size, and it sometimes can feel a little discouraging when you're watching people's videos and you want to get the items that they're talking about, but you just simply can't fit them because they don't make them in your size. So everything that I'm sharing today, if you check down below in the description box, there is a link for the plus size alternative, and a lot of the items actually come in plus sizes as well. Okay, so pretty much how I shop this sale, usually I get activewear, sneakers, home items, and loungewear and pajamas. That's just how I shop. Usually more throughout the year I will get like smaller items or beauty items, but this is a great time to shop for boots and all that jazz. So the first item on my list are the Zella Studio Light crop pants, and these are my favorite crop leggings for working out from Zella. Zella is probably my #1 brand of workout pants, such as leggings, yoga pants, crops, anything like that. I just really love the material. It's a little cheaper than Lululemon. They go on sale all the time during the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, and it's always a great time for me to pick up products up to like 50% off. So the Studio Light crops are amazing because they are lightweight. So if you have ever tried the regular Zella leggings, which I'm going to talk about next, the Studio Light ones are a lighter weight version, so they're really great for hot summer days, but they're also good if you're going to be doing hot yoga, or if you're going to be outside working out and you want something that's not going to make you sweat even more than you would because you're working out. So I really love the Zella Studio Light crops. I have them in black and red, and they have a plus size alternative, so I'm also going to link that down below. The next item on my list is the Zella Live-In high-waist leggings, and these are another one of my favorite pair of workout pants from Zella. These are, I think, a 7/8 length, so they're not like a full legging, but they're pretty much go like right at your ankle or a little past your ankle. And these are super soft, comfy, and stretchy. The one thing I will say is that the Studio Light leggings or crop leggings, they don't have as much stretch in them as the traditional live-in legging. And I think that's just the nature of the fabric being more thick. It has like a 4-way stretch. They're super soft, they're super comfortable. This is the pair that I usually wear when I'm working out inside or when I'm working out at the gym, when I could go to the gym in the fall and the winter. I love them so much. I have them in different prints, different colors. They are super soft. They stay up. They stay up, which is one of the most important things for me. Right now I'm doing a lot of HIIT workouts, and so I'm bending a lot, I'm squatting, I'm jumping. The worst thing is for your workout leggings to start falling down. So I really love the Zella leggings because they actually fit really well and they don't fall down. I wear a size extra large straight size in both of these styles. They go up to a double XL, and they also have plus sizes. So I will link the plus size version down below as well. The next item is something that I also bought last anniversary sale, and this is the Zella Live-In Performance Jacket. I believe that's the name of it. It's your typical zip-up jacket, but this jacket just gives you body, yaddy, yaddy. It is so figure flattering. Once again, the same great fabric as in the live-in leggings. It's soft, it's comfortable, it has 4-way stretch, it has little thumb holes, which are great. I love this jacket because when I was going to the gym, I would wear this in the fall and winter time. I never really took a coat to the gym because after I leave the gym, I'm really hot, but I would bring this jacket. It zips up, it's really nice, it's really amazing quality, and I want to say originally it retails for like $89. So if you're thinking about a workout jacket, I would highly suggest this one. Now, they used to have a plus size version of this jacket, but I couldn't find it, so I'm gonna link a Nike half zip pullover down below. First of all, it comes in this cute pink color. I hope it comes in black as well, but if you're looking for something similar and you are larger than like a plus size 1X, 1 to 2X, I will go for the Nike version. The Zella Live-In material, it stretches, but it's like a tightly woven fabric, so I wouldn't try to like squeeze into a size too small, but it does stretch. So if you are larger than like a 1 to 2X, I would go for the Nike one that I'm gonna link below. Okay, then let's get into some clothing. I have a Gibson notch blazer on this list. Now, if you've ever purchased Gibson clothing from Nordstrom, you know that the quality is amazing, and I just feel like this blazer is so chic for fall. Now, I know for many of us, we probably won't be going out like we used to last fall, but you can't go wrong with a good staple blazer. I love this blazer. They have it in a variety of colorways. It just looks so polished and structured and nice. And fret not, for you plus size ladies, I will link an entire page of plus size blazers down below. Nordstrom has some of the best plus size blazers in my opinion. What I go for is a style that's very tailored. I think a lot of times when people are making plus size clothing, they just want to like expand every item by 5 or so inches, and they don't take into account the different shapes that plus size women come in and how all of our bodies are not the same. So finding pieces that are already a little tailored is really nice. The best thing you can do for the life of your blazer collection is to get your pieces tailored. Tailoring takes your pieces from looking like, you see how this piece right here, this Shein dress, and no shade to Shein, but this is like a $19 dress, and it has like a gaping neckline right here. A little tailoring in the shoulder area will take care of that. This is something that I probably will do because this dress is also a little long because I had to go up a size. But once again, this is what happens when brands don't take into account as you go larger in terms of plus sizes. Sometimes you need to play with the measurements because we need more area in the chest and in the arm area. So I really like the amazing brands that Nordstrom has in terms of plus size blazers. So I will link that webpage down below. Okay, let's get it. The next items I'm gonna talk about are our foundation garments. Now, since I have lost around 50 pounds. I don't wear Spanx the way I used to wear them, but Spanx will always be my #1 preferred brand of shapewear. I love that Spanx are comfortable for me. I'm used to wearing them. I've been wearing them since I was in college, but they're comfortable. The fabric is really high quality, so much high quality that I've busted holes in my Spanx with my nails. I mean, I don't have nails, but you know, a sharp edge, and they don't run. So I really like, sorry, it's gonna storm. So I really like Spanx quality, and another reason why I adore Spanx is because every time there's a Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, you can really save money. So the first item that I'm gonna talk about is the Spanx mid-thigh shaper shorts. Now, I don't technically wear these anymore because since losing weight, I don't deal with the friction of my thighs rubbing together, but I know for a lot of ladies, not even being plus size, but for a lot of ladies who have larger thighs, that's an issue. So the Spanx shaper short used to be my favorite. I always recommend it to people. I have a video all about shapewear and I will link that down below, but I really love that this piece comes to under your bust and it also goes mid-thigh. So the majority of the reason why I wear Spanx now is just to like contour my midsection. That is my problem area. I really don't have issues with my thighs, but this is a good option for those of you who want to wear maybe a long dress or a skirt and you just want a little more security. Like, I know what that feels like. So I really love this item, and thank you to Spanx because they offer this in straight size and plus size, so that will be linked down below. The second Spanx item that I'm going to talk about is a bodysuit, and I'm just going to let you in on a little secret. I had a meet and greet with a celebrity last year, one of my favorite celebrities, and she wears Spanx. Like, when I tell you your favorite celebrity is wearing a Spanx bodysuit, they're wearing it under blazers and pants and dresses and skirts. The Spanx bodysuits are so nice because you get the coverage and the compression everywhere. They have styles that have your bust out and they have styles that contain your bust. I'm going to be linking a full bodysuit that contains the bust. This is perfect if you just want something that gives you the look and feel of wearing a slip, but without it being a slip, and you get the same compression and you just feel like you are secure. Like, I know what that feels like, ladies. The Spanx I traditionally wear now are just the panties that go up to under your bust, but I know why there's a need for these bodysuits, because there are pieces where you just want every bit of you to look smooth under dresses. You don't want to see any bulges, so a bodysuit is going to seamlessly give you that appearance. And the best thing about Spanx, they have, oh my gosh, this is getting scary. So the best thing about Spanx is that they have this bodysuit in the straight size and the plus size, and both of them will be linked down below. Okay, next let's get into some loungewear. You guys know, if you've been watching my channel, that Nordstrom's Moonlight Pajamas are my favorite. They're soft, they're comfortable, the fabric is really high quality. I've never had any issues with them. So their Moonlight Pajamas are on sale now. They have a short version and a long version. I'm linking both versions down below, as well as the straight size and plus size version of each. These are the best pajamas ever. A few of you ladies have told me upon my recommendation that you have purchased them and you now live in them. They are that comfortable. I usually prefer the short one just because I live in Atlanta and it's always hot. But nearing Christmas time, I will break out my long ones, and these just, the way that these pajamas just drape and flow off of your body, they're so beautiful. If you're someone who is living in pajamas right now, loungewear, any of that, if you're a homebody, you are going to love Nordstrom's Moonlight Pajamas. And now is the best time to get them because I want to say they retail for between $50 and like $65. So now you can get them for a great price. I'm linking the short version and standard and plus, and I'm linking the long version and standard and plus. Okay, next up, let's get into some beauty. I usually don't tend to delve too much into beauty with this sale because I'm not really into too much beauty anymore. I have my staple items that I use, and I usually just repurchase those over and over again. But the one skincare item that is the best value during this sale is the Kiehl's Creme de Corp. So the Kiehl's Creme de Corp lotion is so nice. My mother actually introduced me to this, and if you know my mother, you know that she is not into like high-end beauty, skincare, any of that. I mean, she's into it, but she's not someone who's gonna go out and buy the newest and latest, greatest. She sticks to what works. So when she oh my goodness. So when my mother recommended that Kiehl's lotion to me, I knew it had to be fabulous. Now I'm gonna say this lotion is expensive, but if you have dry skin, if you have dry, irritated skin that gets irritated easily with a lot of skincare products, this is the lotion for you. Now, I'm a little bit cheap when it comes to lotion, so I use regular Nivea, but I keep a small bottle of this Kiehl's lotion in my car. I don't know about you guys, but as soon as I leave my door and enter my car, I get ashy. I don't know what it is, so I always keep a mini version of this lotion in my car to hit up the creases of my hands so that my skin is always soft and moisturized. I love this lotion so much. If you've been thinking about trying it, now is the time. I promise you, I promise. If you like a nice quality hydrating lotion that doesn't make you greasy and that absorbs very, very well, you will love this and you'll be hooked. Okay, next we are talking about bralettes. Now, I'm gonna be honest. While we are still kind of in quarantine, I mean, Atlanta is not in quarantine, but I'm not really leaving the house right now. Having a bralette is just so comfortable. Like, if I don't have to wear a bra with underwire, I don't want to wear one. Sometimes that means wearing a sports bra, but sometimes sports bras can get a little hot because of the fabric. So a nice comfortable bralette is everything. So this one, let me get the name. This is the True & Co bralette. It looks so soft and comfortable. I've heard amazing things from this brand overall. So this is a nice bralette that you can confidently and comfortably wear around your house and not feel really constricted. I'm also going to link a version down below for you plus size ladies as well. It is a full support bralette, which is important because a lot of the times if you are plus size or if you have a larger bust, finding a comfortable yet supportive bralette is so hard because they like just giving you one little piece of fabric with barely any space for the actual breast tissue and giving you these little thin straps, and there's no adjustment, and it's just like you feel like you're just like this. So a supportive plus size full figure bralette is so important, so I'm definitely going to link that down below as well. The next item on my list is a pair or 3 pairs of sport socks. Now, I know you're thinking, like, why in the world are you linking sport socks? Well, you guys, when I could actually leave the house to work out, my favorite socks are by Zella. They are soft, they have nice compression, they wick away sweat very well, which is very important for me because my feet get extremely hot when I'm enclosed in a shoe. So I love these socks so much, and the fact that they're on sale during the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale is just a plus for me. So now is the time to get items that you've maybe been thinking of getting, but you're like, it's a pair of socks, like how amazing could it be? I don't know. I love these socks. I always buy a pair, but right now I don't need them since I'm working out at home and I usually do so barefoot. Okay, the next item on my list is a pair of leopard loafers. Now, I don't know about you guys. I'm not really too much into leopard, and we're going to get into that a little later, but a leopard loafer in the fall time is just so chic. I tend to wear very monochromatic looks, so I'm going to be wearing all black everything all fall and all winter long for the most part. A leopard loafer just sets off an all black outfit. You can wear it with a hat, which I'm going to be sharing later, but it's just a nice way to dress up your outfit and make it a little more fun with keeping your normal wardrobe. I am not somebody who tends to wear a lot of jewelry and accessories, so having a shoe that's a nice pop of color but still a neutral is important. And for me, a leopard loafer is a staple and a neutral at the same time. Okay, next is a pair of sunglasses. I know a lot of people don't think about buying sunglasses in the fall and winter, but I don't know. I just hate to be out and about when the sun is shining and I don't have protection for my eyes, whether I'm driving or walking, anywhere like that. And Tom Ford sunglasses have always been something that I'm interested in, but they're pricey. And I don't like spending a lot of money for sunglasses, but these sunglasses, I believe they're called the Lily. They're so fabulous. They're so chic. Tom Ford literally makes my favorite high-end sunglasses because they're not too over the top, but the styles and the angles that he uses are just so beautiful and so fashionably chic. So this is a nice pair of sunglasses that I'd be interested in getting if I were purchasing another pair of sunglasses. But you can't go wrong with a good pair of Tom Fords, and on sale you really can't beat it. Okay, so let's backtrack a step. I'm sharing with you guys a pair of sneakers. Like I told you, this is around the time each year where I usually purchase a new pair of sneakers. Now right now, because I'm working out at home and I don't really work out outside, and if I do, I'm using my yoga mat, I'm usually barefoot, but usually I would get a pair of sneakers. And I have been looking at these Adidas running shoes for so long, and they have a pair that's leopard printed. Like, I'm telling you, leopard is just my way of introducing fun into my wardrobe without going too over the top. So when I saw these and I saw that they were on sale for the anniversary sale, I had to share them. I want to say they have 3 different colorways, but I love the black leopard. So chic, so perfect once again for wearing my monochromatic all black looks. I just think these will be so chic and so comfortable as well. Okay, keeping with shoes, the next pair of shoes that I'm sharing, I'm so excited. This is a pair of boots. They are just so hot. Now, I know I said I'm only getting one thing. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the sale price of this item because I really want these boots. I love a good pair of booties. Like I said, I live in Atlanta. It doesn't really get cold enough to me to wear Uggs, so I never wear my Uggs anymore. I probably need to get rid of them. It gets cold enough to wear knee-high boots, but I also have a large calf. I'm plus size. It's just not that easy for plus size women to find knee-high boots. So a booty just gives me all types of life. I love that there's a little cutout at the top of this boot. They're sexy. They look like they're stable and comfortable enough because of the heel. The colorways are beautiful. If I'm gonna get a second item off of this list, which I'm gonna try not to, it's definitely going to be this pair of boots. I don't think you can go wrong with purchasing a pair of boots during the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale because, like I said, these are new boots. These are not like what's left over that everybody has picked through after the season is over. These are brand new stock boots, and these are just so interesting, so I had to share them with you guys. Okay, let's get into some beauty items again. Next, I want to share with you guys a YSL lipstick set, and this is actually a set that I have purchased before for my mom. I really am not the biggest fan of YSL lipstick because more often than not, I prefer a totally matte lipstick because I don't like reapplying, but my mother really loves the formula of YSL lipstick, so this would be the perfect gift for someone like her. It comes with a plethora of lipsticks. They're really beautiful shades, and now is the time to kind of try things out. You can't go wrong trying a gift set with a bunch of lipsticks to find a new color. So this is something that I would highly recommend for the lipstick lover, or maybe you're gifting something to someone. This is it. Okay, my next 2 items that I'm going to talk about are sunscreen, and sunscreen is so important, you guys. My friend just sent me a picture today of him receiving the sunscreen that I use for my face. It's not on this list, but the one that I use for my body is super goop. So I'm linking 2 sets down below. One is a face set and the other is a body set. I use the body one. I used it today when I went to the pool. That is my favorite sunscreen. It has vitamin C in it. It absorbs really well. It doesn't make me greasy. It's lightweight. I love that you can spray it on and rub it in because there's nothing worse than having to lather things all over my body. Is not fun. I have a lot of surface area. So having a sunscreen in a spray bottle is really essential, and I love Supergoop sunscreen. The other sunscreen that I'm sharing with you guys today is for your face. Now, I have not tried this sunscreen myself. I probably have a sample somewhere, but my friends use it. My mom uses this sunscreen, so this is the set that you'd really want to try. It comes with a standard size and 2 travel size sunscreens. You guys, if you're not using a sunscreen, I need you to stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Press pause and go buy a sunscreen. Everyone needs sunscreen, from the lightest alabaster shade to the deepest beautiful brown chocolate shade. Everyone needs a sunscreen. Yes, those of us who have deeper skin have more melanin, but you still need sun protection, and using a sunscreen is the single-handedly best thing you can do to prevent anti-aging. And who wants to look old? I don't know about you, but I like looking youthful, so sunscreen is something I use every day. Also, if you have problematic skin like myself, if you're not using a sunscreen, you are throwing money down the drain. If you use any lighteners, brighteners, any peels, any retinol, if you're not following it up with a sunscreen during the day, you are literally reversing all the work you've done with all those products, and you're wasting money. Please, please use sunscreen, okay? I'm gonna get off my soapbox, but sunscreen is just really, really important, and I mean that. Okay, the next product that I'm going to talk about is a gift set, and this is the Parfum de Marley Feminine Discovery Set. Parfum de Marley has really beautiful scents. I've only tried 3 of them. I've tried Delina Exclusive, and I've tried Casilli. Love all 3 of them. I like Delina Exclusive a little more than the other 2, but they're beautiful, soft, feminine scents. Parfum de Marley is also a higher priced fragrance brand. So if you've been looking to delve into the brand, this is the perfect time to try out a couple of scents and not have to break the bank. So thank you to all the ladies on Instagram who told me about this. That's why I'm including it in this video, because I know a lot of us love Parfum de Marley, and now is the time to try out some new scents. Okay, now back onto skincare. The next item that I'm going to talk about is a staple in my skincare routine. I just so happen to have it on my vanity because I used it today while I was getting ready. For me, I have really, really oily skin. This is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. And I've been using this product for probably over 2 decades. I started using this when I was a child. My mother used to use Clinique religiously just because it's not super high price, but it's also a higher end skincare brand. I mean, it's more expensive than something you would find at the drugstore. So my mother started using this, not to say that she was taking me to the Clinique counter when I was like 13 and 12, because she wasn't. But you know, when you get the gift with purchase, she would always give those to me just to play in. That's probably how I started my love for makeup. Well, it actually started when I was about 5 and I would play in her makeup when I wasn't supposed to, but that's neither here nor there. This moisturizing gel, or this moisturizer, is my favorite for oily skin. I use it to this day. You probably can't tell, but my bottle is like, I've used maybe a quarter of it. I love this moisturizer. Now, it doesn't keep me completely matte all day long because nothing does that. I have really oily skin. It's really hot and humid where I live, but for the price and the amount that you get, this is my favorite. So they have this for sale now. I'm going to link the gel, which is great for oily skin, and they also have the Lotion Plus, which is good for normal or dry skin. This, I don't know, I just love Clinique's line of moisturizers. They're soft, they're gentle, they're non-comedogenic, they're fairly inexpensive for how much product you're getting in them. I will always live by a Clinique moisturizer. Also, if you have acneic skin, Clinique is a great line for you because, like I said, they're non-comedogenic. Okay, let's get out of skincare. The next item I'm going to talk about is Barefoot Dreams. Now, I have a Barefoot Dreams robe. I've purchased one for my friend before. Barefoot Dreams is like the best line of luxury loungewear and sweaters and homeware that you could find. So if you have ever thought about purchasing any Barefoot Dreams product, now is the time. And here we have the blanket. This is something that I want to try so badly, but I have lots of blankets, and like I said, it doesn't get too cold where I live, so I don't need it, but I had to share it with you guys because if you live in a cold climate, this is one thing you're really going to want to snuggle up with at the end of a day or during the day if you work from home right now. But a Barefoot Dreams anything is just so soft and comfy and warm, so you can't go wrong with a blanket. Now is the time to get your savings in because they are a high priced item. Now, along with that, I'm sharing the Cozy Chic Leopard cardigan. This is the item that I will be getting during this sale. I have put off buying a Barefoot Dreams cardigan for so long because they are so expensive. And if you know me, you know that I don't spend a lot of money on clothing. I feel like my size is always fluctuating and it just doesn't make sense for me. But I need this cardigan, you guys. I need it so badly. This is the one I will be getting. Currently, it's out of stock, so I hope it comes back into stock because if I can't get this, I guess I'll get the boots. I don't know. But this is definitely a cardigan. Once again, I told you guys that leopard is my favorite print for fall because you know what I'm wearing this with, a black tank and black pants. I will be wearing this to the grocery store, to Target, to the post office, running errands, going to the office, anything like that. It's comfortable, it's chic, it's soft. It's perfect for this year. I need it. Okay, now let's talk about some leather leggings. These are all the rage every pretty much fall. You can probably get away with wearing them during the winter somewhere like Atlanta, but if you live in a cold climate, probably not. People always talk about how amazing the Spanx leggings are. This is the perfect time to try them out. They have them in straight sizes and they have the same exact pair in plus sizes. So I will link both of those items down below. I'm afraid to get these because I don't know what the inner portion of the legging feels like against my skin, and I just don't want to be hot. But these look so chic. If you're someone who loves running around in leggings but you want a more elevated, sophisticated look, this is perfect. You could pair it with a tunic, a blazer. You could pair it with your Barefoot Dreams cardigan. Just a nice fall staple, and they're on sale. Like, you can't beat these prices, you guys. And a lot of the things that I'm sharing with you guys today, these are Nordstrom staples. These are not just items that come out once and it's like, oh, it's trendy for the moment. No, these are staples. So if you've been in the market for some Spanx leather leggings that suck you in and make you look amazing, now's the time. The next item I'm sharing is a strapless bra. Now, this is my favorite strapless bra. I want to say this goes up to size 44G. Now, currently I'm a 38 double G, like that's my UK size, so I probably wouldn't be able to wear this bra anymore, but I am going to link a plus size alternative from my favorite bra brand, which is Nalomi. That's probably the one I will get next time. But when I was wearing my improper size of strapless bras, it was the Co red carpet strapless bra. So soft, so comfortable. It stayed up. I didn't have any issues with that. Now, the one tip I'm going to say, if you are buying a strapless bra, I usually size up one cup size and one band size. Reason being, they usually make strapless bras out of a tightly knit fabric because they want it to really stay in place. So if you are larger or if you have rolls, you don't really want it to constrict you and cut off your body in any weird way. So I always go up a cup size and a band size. So that's also why I can no longer wear the Co one, but Nalomi makes a really nice alternative. So I'm going to link those both down below for you guys. Next are a pair of Gibson joggers. Once again, the good girl Gibson, or it could be a guy, I'm not sure, but Gibson is the brand of the notched blazer that I spoke about earlier. But I've always wanted a pair of their joggers. I usually get my joggers from Victoria's Secret because they usually have a sale, but these joggers look so soft and comfy. They also have them in a plus size variety, which is amazing. So I'm going to link both of those down below. I would have probably gotten them in a black or like an army green. I just think joggers are so soft and comfy for fall. You can wear them with sneakers, with some Uggs. You can even wear joggers with heels if you want to dress them up. I mean, do your thing. But I love a good pair of joggers. So if you were in the market for some Gibson joggers, definitely check those out. Nearing the end, I also want to circle back to bras. I know I spoke about a bralette, but sometimes you don't want to wear a bralette. When I think of bralette, I think of fabrics that show your nipples. I think of thin fabrics. And when I talk about like a contoured bra or a wireless bra, I think a little more structured, something you might be able to wear out of the house, something you could wear under shirts if you're doing Zoom meetings or anything like that. So this is the Natori Contour Bra. I can't remember the exact name, but I will put a picture in here, of course. And this is something that I would highly suggest. First of all, I love Natori overall. I love the brand. It's Asian, it's comfy, it's all about lounging and looking sophisticated and fabulous. It's perfect. So not only did I find that Natori bra for you guys, I also found a Nalomi Kate style wireless bra, which is amazing because Nalomi's Kate bra is made, well, all their bras really are made of really nice fabrics that keep you lifted and supportive, but the fabric doesn't stretch too much, so it really keeps you in place. So I really like the option of having a wireless bra. Like I said, this is more so something you'd wear with like a button down shirt, but you just still don't want to have anything with wires, or there are some ladies who just don't like underwire bras. This is a great option for you. So I'm linking both the straight size Natori and the plus size Nalomi bra down below for you guys. Oh, my voice is tired. So the last item I'm going to be sharing with you guys is actually a hat. Now, I know I told you guys that I'm not too much into accessories, but the one fall accessory that I live for is a good hat. And this is a hat that I really, really want. It's so beautiful. It's structured. It looks like it has really, really nice quality. And you just can never own enough nice like fall and winter hats. I mean, this is the difference between having a really nice regular outfit and just stepping it up 10 notches. So definitely check out this hat if you were in the market for something to just jazz up your outfits a little more. Whew, we made it, guys. We made it through this Nordstrom Anniversary Sale recommendations video. I feel like I have been talking for an hour, but I hope you guys enjoyed my recommendations video. Let me know down below what are some things that are on your list. Don't feel like you have to go above and beyond just because things are on sale. Stick to a budget. You know, this is probably the one sale that I don't go overboard, and it's because the things I buy are usually just staples. So this year I knew I wanted the cardigan, and that will be it if it's hopefully in stock. So let me know what you guys are getting. Once again, shout out to MagicLinks for sponsoring this video and working with me. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.